The ruler's back, baby. Hey, yo. Too much West Coast dick licking.
All right, bro. Let's be honest. Shit's getting good right now. Joey just released a new track a couple days ago. Just listened to it, and let's be honest, man. Joey's a killer. Like, when he said, too much West Coast dick licking, I was like, ooh, okay. Something's about to go down. I feel it. I'm ready. I was so hyped, bro. The only problem is I feel like it's obviously aimed towards Kendrick, but Kendrick's not going to respond to Joey, and I don't know why I think that, but I just know it's not going to happen. Like, I feel like Kendrick went at Drake because there's always been, like, that hostility, but if you look back at, like, you know, Joey and Kendrick's, like, little, I'm talking, like, teeny tiny rivalry, it's always been, like, good fun. Like, when Kendrick was like, I'm Machiavelli's offspring, I'm the king of New York, king of the coast, in one hand, I juggle them both. Like, when he said that, it was like, oh, okay, but even in the Control verse where he said that, he didn't name Joey like he named off all the other rappers at that time. But Joey was one of the guys to respond. I mean, a lot of people did, but he was one of the only, like, guys who wasn't really mentioned that just kind of kicked back, and it was good with Killuminati, right? Killuminati Part 2.
I'm imposed like the Pope. I'm a Muslim on poke. I'm Machiavelli's offspring. I'm the king of New York, king of the coast. One hand, I juggle them both. The king in New York. Ha, we ain't just gonna let that one hang. Last nigga got dethroned, and you ain't from my zone. The rest of the real niggas is dead and gone.
And he was like, something, man, king of New York. Ha, we ain't gonna let that one hang. Like, I was like, oh, okay. Joey got something in the tank. And with this new track, bro, like, I feel like he's really honing in on his ability to really go back into that old style. I'm not saying he ever left it, but I feel like he's hungry again. You know what I mean? Like, I love 2000. Like, I think that might have been my album of the year, for when it came out, but it's not 99. Like, I feel like there are a lot of albums that he's released that's just been very, either underrated or just underappreciated, but then there's also stuff like Summer Nights and, is it For the Money or Badass? I can't remember the name of that second album or third album, whatever. Like, that one I wasn't a big fan of, but I did like All American Badass. I thought that one was cool, and I was a huge fan of 2000, but I mean, I need Joey back, bro. When he said I could take 5 years off because my shit is timeless, I was like, yeah, you're right. I don't want you to, but you can. I mean, I feel like you have such a core fan base at this point, it doesn't really matter what you do. But yeah, Joey's always been one of my favorites ever since I heard, I know it's been a minute since you heard a style with no gimmicks, something. Like, I think that was the first song off of 1999. But that was one of my favorites. And then Waves was one of my favorites. Third Eye Shit was crazy. I really liked that song with All a Pro Era. And Capital Steez on Survival Tactics, he really introduced me to Capital Steez. Like, I've always had respect for Joey, but Joey's kind of in this lane right now where I feel like people don't want a problem. Like, personally, I feel like people shouldn't want a problem with him, but they're not giving him the respect that he deserves. And that's really, like, really sad because he is one of the OG 2010 MCs that, like, came out at that time and killed it. Like, when rap was quote-unquote dying, he was, like, one of the people who was like, I'm gonna save rap, you know, like, at that time. And the sad thing is when I listen to this new song, The Ruler's Back, which shout out Slick Rick, shout out Jay-Z, when I listen to it, I'm just like, okay, that's cool. Like, I like it, but at the same time, if the name Joey Badass wasn't attached to it, I would literally just be like, who the fuck does he think he is? But that's the biggest problem with it, in my opinion, is that, like, why should we care? You know what I mean? Like, why should we care? But again, I don't know. It's Joey Badass. Like, why shouldn't you at the same time? You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to say? Joey, you suck. I mean, I guess I should go ahead and talk about what I think would come of this. Personally, nothing. I don't think anything is going to come of this, but I'm really glad that Joey... It's kind of like when Big Sean, during the midst of the whole Kendrick and Drake beef, he was like, he released that song where he's like, oh, your so-called big three. I guess the only line I remember from that song, but he was like, oh, your so-called big three. I was like, Big Sean, shut the fuck up, bro. You had a moment in time. What are you doing, bro? Like, Big Sean, shut the fuck up. That was my reaction to him. But, like, Joey, on the other hand, Joey's always had this, like, energy of, like, I'm the best rapper. All of you are not as good as me, and I am the best. Like, he's always had that competitive nature to him, which I feel like that would have been a better battle with Kendrick. Even though the Drake and Kendrick thing was awesome, I feel like Joey and Kendrick would have had this raw competitiveness, and it would have been friendly. Unlike what we got with Drake and Kendrick, that was petty as hell. But no, like, I feel like we could have really gotten something crazy with Joey. Like, if Joey and Kendrick go at it, that'll be my highlight of 2025 personally. I feel like that'll be one of the best things to happen since the Kendrick and Drake beef. But I don't know, maybe that's just me hoping. I'm still on that fuck you 2024 energy pretty much. Like, I'm still on that beef energy. I'm ready for it. I need more beef. I need stuff to cook up, bro. I'm ready for people to go back and get at each other's throats. Like, J. Cole, like, here's my problem. I know I never spoke on the situation, but, like, when J. Cole dropped out of the Kendrick and Drake beef, that's, like, the sad thing is because I could have, like, I feel like what's really sad about it is that we could have gotten a good bar for bar. Kind of like how, like, Joey said on that one, like, on the new track. Like, on the new track, Joey's like, too much West Coast dick licking, throwing rocks but ain't shit sticking. But if we go bar for bar, it's slim pickings or something like that. But, like, that's what we would have gotten with Drake and J. Cole thing, because J. Cole's been hyping himself up for the past, like, year. Not even past year, the past, like, 3 years about how he's, like, the best rapper of all time. And when when Kendrick pushed him, it was just like, nah, sorry. Like, I would have really liked to see that battle, like, the battle of bars, pretty much. Or, like, the battle of technicality. Like, okay, I'm, like, some real shit talking, you know, Nas, Jay-Z, Ether shit. Like, when Jay-Z, like, I think Nas won. Like, I mean, no. I take that back. I used to think Nas won until I heard Jay-Z Super Ugly, and I was like, yeah, Jay-Z cooked him because he got personal. But I also really liked the takeover, and he was like, 4 albums in 12 years, I can divide. We'll say 2. 2 of them shits was due. One was nah, and the other was Illmatic, and that's a one hot album every 10-year average, and that's so lame. Like, I really enjoyed that, and when J. Cole repeated it on 7 Minute Drill, I was like, yeah, that's what we're gonna get. Yeah, the bar for bar. But the reason I bring up that is because I feel like if Joey comes in and Kendrick fires back at Joey, I feel like we can finally have that almost J. Cole and Kendrick beef that we could have had if J. Cole stayed in. We will have that competitive back-to-back, you know, like, flames just cooking each other, not really getting into the petty, you know, dark shit like Meet the Grams and Family Matters and shit. No, like, that was a moment, and I'm really glad it happened, but yeah, fuck that, bro. I want that fucking Kendrick and Joey beef. That's where I'm at. Fuck it, throw Chance. Where's Chance at? Why hasn't Chance dropped his album? I want Chance to get in some rap beef, bro. I love Chance. I feel like Chance has a great chance up against anybody, personally. I think people forget how good he can rap. But, no, that's just kind of my take on the whole Joey and Kendrick situation. I feel like if it goes down, I'll be very happy. I don't know what other people are saying. Like, you know, I saw people saying, like, because on the new Joey track, he's like, backed by popular demand and world domination or some shit, which world domination is one of my favorite songs off of 1999. Puffin' on Stramonium, underground like potholes with golden floss. Like, bro, that's one of my favorite songs. With the doom beat. Anyway. No, I feel like that would be a great fucking spar. That would be fucking amazing, but whatever. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, subscribe. That's so cringe. I fucking hate saying that. Please subscribe. Subscribe, please. I would really like it if you subscribed. Yeah, okay. No, we're trying to, I'm trying to get back on the channel. I haven't really been on here in a minute. So, yeah, I would like to get back on here and just do content. This was just a little thing that I wanted to put out to hopefully get the algorithm running again. I'm throwing out these shorts, by the way. If you guys have been keeping up, I'm throwing out shorts just to fucking throw them out. I don't know why. Just to stay relevant, I guess. I'm not really that relevant, but I'd like to try. I'd like to fucking try. So, yeah. Peace out. We finally got the video to 10 minutes. That's what I was hoping for. Peace, dog.